promise you, once we get done with that, we're gonna apply those body mechanics to a drill for recoil management where we burn it the fuck down. So just be patient. That being said, no reason to do it in the sun. Let's go back to the 25. First, we're gonna start off with vision, okay? Vision is very important. Why? Well, here's the thing. What's the great thing about the red dot? It goes where you're looking. What's the shitty thing about the red dot? It goes where you're looking, right? And while that may seem counterintuitive, when we are shooting iron sights the way it's classically taught, are we focused on what we're shooting? We're not. We're shooting on a hard front sight focus, right? But that's not the way we're made to process information visually, right? We've been dispatching evil people and things for tens of thousands of eons, threat focus, right? Think about it. Hands, feet, rocks, spears, sticks, bows, arrows, blah, blah, blah. And then we put these bumpy things on a semi-automatic pistol, and then we think all that shit's got to change, right? But guys, we haven't been doing it for that long. What's the first good semi-automatic pistol widely available in the United States with good iron sights? What you think, sir? Actually, I should ask him. What you think, sir?
I would have said 1911.
Yeah. So your World War II, Vietnam era 1911, those were not sights, those were suggestions, right? And that's where you get all the stupid books and techniques on point shooting. Do me a favor, if you like that term point shooting, just swallow it for the next 2 days. You'll fucking drive me nuts, okay? When you say point shooting, you don't know what you're talking about. What you really think you're saying is, you're at such a close proximity to the target and the target's big enough that all you're doing is using your gun as the entire sight, okay? Right? That's number one. We'll talk about stuff, gross sight pictures after lunch. Or the more arrogant one, you think because you have a penis, you have direct lineage to St. Michael, and no matter what you do, the bullets go where you want them to. We know that shit doesn't work, right? So stop saying point shooting. 92. Beretta 92. And when did that get adopted by Big Army? 86, right? So we haven't been doing it, right? That's not that long ago, okay? Some of the millennials like, I wasn't even born then. Anyway, so we haven't been doing it for that long. But God damn it, we've worked hard to have both eyes open and only see one front sight or one target, right? And then a technology comes along that lets you focus back on the target, and what do we say? Oh, this shit feels weird because you have so many reps the fucked up way, right? I know he's left-handed. Anybody else left-handed? Okay, so how old are you, sir?
62.
You're 62. Okay, so I just turned 51, right? So you were of my era, a little bit beforehand, right? In the first 4 years of my life, I went to a Catholic school, right? And if a left-handed kid walked into school, he was of the devil, right? Right?
Yep.
And Sister Mary Xavier was there with her fucking ruler and her whetstone, ready for that kid to do anything with his left fucking hand, right? And then the kid grows up and says, wait a minute, I'm American, I'll do what I want. Goes back to his left hand, but because he has so many reps on his right hand, what does he say? This feels weird. But then he gets used to it because that's the way his body is made, just like this. The dot feels weird right now, it's because you have so many reps doing it the fucked up way, right? But if we get back to the way the body works, that's where we get twice the performance with no extra work, okay? But the other thing about vision is that it dictates your speed, strength, and mobility because your vision controls your posture. When we transition to a new target, say steel to steel, what's the first thing that moves? Your eyes, right? Because your body follows your eyes. Remember that. Your body follows your eyes because your eyes, your vision, control your posture, okay? But a lot of us don't know how that works, okay? For example, sir, can I borrow you real quick? Can you come up here? Yep.
Sir.
Stand right there for me. So how tall are you, sir?
6'2"-ish.
Yeah. So I'm 6'1"-ish, right? How much do you weigh?
245.
Me too. I got a couple pounds on it. Yeah. I got a couple pounds on it. So I weigh 280, but there's not a big leverage advantage here. Can we agree to that? Okay, you're right-handed?
Yes.
Do me a favor. Face me, put out your right arm. Okay? Look me straight in the eye. Do not let me press it down. Excellent. Now I'm going to try and press it up. Don't let me. Excellent. Now, don't move anything on your body, especially your head. Eyes to the ground.
Eyes to the ground.
Just your eyes to the ground. Okay? Don't let me push it. Nope.
Oh.
Keep going. Don't let me push it down. Ready? Barrel-chested freedom fighter feels like little girl right now. Okay? All right? Look at me. Eyes up. Don't let me push it up. Ready?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
How much strength I take away just by moving your eyes?
Like no focus on what you're working on there.
Yeah, there's like, it's all gone, basically, right? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So if I can take a big strapping law enforcement guy like that, and just by moving his eyes completely take away his energy, how do you think you're going to be standing isosceles, bent over, shoulders in ears, arms locked out. I know you guys are laughing. I have those Magpul videos too. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna break down that guy again, starting with vision. Okay. So just so you know, me and my friend didn't get together last night and practice that. You're gonna do it on each other. Okay. Hold on. Follow the protocol. Right. So dominant arm out. Right. Look the guy in the eye. He's gonna try and push it down. Don't let him. He's gonna try and push it up. Don't let him. Then just your eyes to the ground. He's gonna try and push it down. Don't let him. Then eyes up. Push it up. Don't let him. Let's see if anybody gets stronger after you move your eyes. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Are we odd? We're odd, aren't we? Don't let them.
You're putting
good.
a lot of force into that, though.
Don't let them. Yeah. Good. Now, eyes down. No, not your head. Not your head. Just your eyes.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Good. Now, eyes up. Push it up. Don't let them. Good. Yeah. So we need to be upright in the best posture possible, looking at the target. Number 2, let's talk about stance. Ready? How many of you guys, when you shoot, stand in isosceles, toes even, right under your shoulders? How many of you guys do it? Raise your hand right now. Yeah. The rest of you that do don't know how you stand, okay? And that's the thing, right? Can we agree that shooting guns is serious goddamn business, right? And you are here to be craftsmen with your pistol. You need to know why you do everything, including how you stand, how you hold the gun, how you extend your arms, okay? If not, then you're just making shit up, okay? So, who was honest? Who stands in isosceles when they shoot? Okay. Why do you stand in isosceles, sir? I'm just picking on all my Montana State guys, right?
I mean, honestly, it's kind of just how I was taught.
Yep, and they give you a reason?
Well, blade, keep your armor square to your target,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
So let's talk about the inconsistencies in firearms training, right? So I want to have my plates forward, right? Are my plates still forward? Yep. Or plates forward, unless you're shooting with one hand, then fuck those plates. That makes zero fucking sense. We need to be consistent and know the etymology of where things come from before we start accepting things, okay? So let's talk about isosceles. What is the reason why we do everything as far as we stand, hold the gun, extend our arms? What's the reason? Recoil control, right? That's the number one reason. And people will tell you if you stand isosceles, you'll have better recoil control. Let's test that out. Can I borrow you, sir? Turn around and face them if you would, okay? Stand in isosceles if you would. Perfect. Do not let me move you, okay? Isosceles is great. East, west. Not so bueno. North, south, right? Which way does recoil go? North, south. What did he have to do in order to get himself to stop from face planting? He took a step, right? So notice he took a step with his left. Are you right-handed?
Yep.
Okay, so your lead foot, if you're right-handed, is your left. Vice versa if you're left-handed, because your body works like an X, okay? That's why your seatbelt does this. That's why when your left foot is forward, jabs are quick because of no hip rotation, but crosses and hooks are powerful because you have the hip rotation, right? So your body works like an X. That's why if you go look at yourself, when you take a step, if you're right-handed, the first one you take a step with is your left, right? So just take a step forward, not too far, to heel toe. So put your heel, but not, yeah, stand like you were. Just put it to where your heel is perpendicular. Yeah, perfect, just like that. So I call this a fighter stance, okay? So a fighter stance, don't let me move you. Still good. East, west, much better. North, south. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Again, which way does recoil go? North, south. So why would I pick a position, right, or a stance that's only good in two directions and not in the direction in which recoil is going, as opposed to another one that's good in all four directions? The answer is I wouldn't unless I never thought about it, okay? We need to start thinking about things. Plus, guys, not a tactical class, but fighting is fighting. Think about it, right? When you shoot a carbine, how do you stand?
I actually stand further back.
Yeah. Why? Because a carbine has so much more recoil than a pistol?
No.
No, right? So we need to be consistent in that. Fighting is fighting, right, guys? Boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, pistol, shotgun, AR. I'm all consistent. My weight is forward, right, through structure, not strength, okay? What do we do when we stand in isosceles and we try to mitigate recoil through long strings of fire? What do we do? What do? You lean forward. This is strength. This is strength, right? Is my weight forward? This is structure. Structure is better than strength because strength takes energy and bandwidth to allocate. Structure does not. So you can take that energy and bandwidth and apply it to solving the problem instead of just looking like you're in prison or something like that. All right? Anyway, I'm here to tell you, especially shooting a pistol, if it hurts, it's not better. It's not better, okay? So let's test that out. Come on out here. Let's see how it works for recoil control, okay? Stand right there facing me if you would. Put your hands like this for me, okay?
Well, how do you want my feet?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Put the hand right there, crush it. Good, so I'm just gonna give them some feedback, wiggle it. Tight, right, strong. Sucks for seeing sight, so we're gonna relax for a little bit. We're gonna come out about medium weight at the eye line, right, where you can kind of see your sights. Elbows still bent, crush it. Still pretty good, okay? Now, lock out your elbows. Crush it.
Yeah.
Like a dolphin in mayonnaise. Craig Douglas taught me. It doesn't work, but we'll try. Okay, so turn around, face them. Get into your best, so fighter stance, load up that front quad, right? Like you're stacking A and B pillars like you want to be a VCQB adjunct instructor.
Okay.
Got it? Okay?
Yep.
Don't let me move you. Everybody got it? Okay? So this looks super strong and structured, right? The problem is that he has so much tension in his base leg that this thing is just flopping in the wind. Now, just stand like a normal person. Don't load the front quad. Good. Don't let me move you. Ready? Don't let me move you. You're loading the front quad. Don't let the... Got it?
Mm-hmm.
See the difference? Right? See the difference? Now his base foot and his balance foot are about the same, so he's better structurally. But Scott, how do I stack A and B pillars? Do me a favor, just squat. Oh my God. Doesn't look cool, but it works. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, right? Got it? Okay, guns out. Go hot. Adjust the brightness of the dot up so you see it, but it's not blooming. Got it? All right, everybody, stand in isosceles. Slightly bent forward at the hips. Lock your elbows. 6 rounds. Ready? Up. Cool. Holster up.
Up into about 10 o'clock.
Okay, did you ever lose it?
No.
No, but pretty much the whole way,
Consistent.
10 o'clock to...
Tracking.
Okay.
Yep.
Lead foot forward. Heel perpendicular with your toe. Lock out, stand upright, but lock out your arms. Lock them out. 6 rounds. Ready? Up. Good. Holster up. Forward. Right. Don't load that quad. All right. Go to lockout. Now bring it in 1/2 inch. 6 rounds. Ready? Up.